Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dimas Akhadi. We're back in this channel. So today I'm gonna make video presentation about some novel, and it calls The Burden of Proof by Scott Turow. So maybe many of you are like mysteries novels or like kind of the detective ones. So yeah, I mean this book of novel was the best one for me. From the plot stories and from the writer, it's really kind of good one. So the Scott Rowe as an author made a good story with a lot of mysteries and fragments that we as reader, when we read it, it make us curious and keep questioning who's the villain, who's the culprit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna starting it. So the main character was Sandy Stern, or the full name was Alejandro Sandy Stern. He's such a prejudicator or a lawyer. Sorry, it's not prejudicator. Sorry, he's a lawyer. So who's back from the Chicago because of his works to his home. But when he back to his home, and he called his wife that named Clara, he can't find Clara in everywhere. So he just keep calling Clara, Clara, where are you? And just when he reached kitchen, he smells something like burnt, like something hot. So he just checking through the kitchen, and it's just like, so the stove was kind of used before because it's still warm. So he back calling Clara again, and when he checked to the garage, he found that the garage was full of uh, how can I say it? Full of smoke. Yeah, from that's coming from the car, and he just rushed there to check what happens into the car that in the garage, and he found that his wife is dead. Clara is dead inside of the cars, like someone killed her, or nobody knows. So Stearns or Sandy just rushed back and caught his children, who's called Peter. So move forward after that. After the Clara founds, the police and the paramedic comes and do some investigation, checking and others. Yeah, and the police on the medic was first deduction was because Clara died because of too much heat or dehydration. Uh, the paramedic asked Sandy if Clara has some medical histories, just like some disease or something, but no, Clara didn't have any of it. So the police was just make some appointment. It may be some murder, or it may be suicide case. So yeah, after much investigation, the Sandy got caught by one of his, how can I say it, friends, and his friends was showing to Sandy that she found a tape of some record, and she played it, and it shows that Clara was having some affair with one of his Sandy friendmate, that makes Sandy shocked. He still not believed if it was true. So Sandy was doing some investigation through on it, as slowly he found it's not only Clara having affair, but Clara was paying to his friendmate like $850,000 to his bank account, but Sandy didn't know who's Clara paying to it, because he found on his history bank the name was kind of anonymous. So Sandy back to doing investigation again with some of his friends, and of course his children Peter. And when Sandy finally found who's the culprit, or who's the friends that having affair with his wife Clara, so he found that it was Dixon. Dixon was one of uh, Sandy client, because Sandy as a lawyer, so Dixon was hired Sandy. But he didn't believe that Dixon was having a affair with Sandy life, and also make a false appointment when Clara already paid Dixon. Dixon just said no, the check was not even real, it's a fake check. But Clara didn't believe it. So yeah, I think it's because Clara was too shocked and didn't believe of it. She got suicide case. So yeah, after found that Sandy was confirmed with Dixon, yeah, a lot of argument from Dixon and Sandy, but in the end, Sandy was just like forgetting about it. He left Dixon, even he's still angry about it. But a week later, Sandy got a message that Dixon died because of a heart attack. So yeah, he got it from Helen, the one of his friends that he liked. Oh, sorry, yeah, his friends he liked. And in the end, Sandy just proposed to Helen to get married. So I think that's the story of this novel. So yeah, I mean, if you want to full story, you need to read this, because it's kind of good mysteries, and very fragment that you need to read it carefully, because if you miss, you're gonna miss very much things. So yeah, I think that's all for the video, and don't forget to hit like button and comment if you want. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.